In this part of the video, where we'll be discussing the very important concept of the pharmacology, and that is the enterohepatic cycle of the drug. So, we have just discussed about the NSAIDs in the previous lecture, and we know there's a drug called pyroxicam. Now, this particular drug, a NEET examination question was asked, and it was about the enterohepatic cycling of the drug, right? So, this particular question, the pyroxicam, this is a drug that undergo enterohepatic cycling of the drug. So we should be understanding what is this enterohepatic cycle of the drugs. There are certain more important drugs also which we have to understand, which undergo this particular cycle. So we have the digoxin, we have oral contraceptives, we have morphine, we have thyroxine. So these are certain important drugs that undergo the enterohepatic cycle of the drugs. So if you understand that the liver, what is the function of the liver? Liver generally do the metabolism of the drug generally get metabolizes in the liver. So in phase 2 reaction there will be conjugation, and that is going to make the drug more water soluble so that it can easily be excreted through the kidney, through the urine. Okay, this is something that we have to understand. Now suppose there is a drug, okay, and this drug is made conjugated with the glucuronide. Okay, so there is something called glucuronide conjugation that occurs in the phase 2 reactions of the metabolism of the drugs, and that occurs of course in the liver. So there will be drug, and drug is going to be conjugated with the glucuronide, right? So this is called glucuronide conjugation. Okay, now there is an enzyme that is known as the UGT, that is UDP glucuronosyl transferase, and this particular enzyme is responsible for the glucuronidation of the drug. Okay, so there will be addition of a glucuronide molecule to the drug, making it more water soluble. Now this particular complex of the drug is either going to the systemic circulation. Normally it goes to the systemic circulation actually, and through the systemic circulation it will be going to the kidney, and in the kidney it will be soluble and filtered out, and this is going to go out through the urine. But here in case of the enterohepatic circulation, what happens, the cycling of the drug is going to take place. So a fraction of the drug is going to go to the intestine through bile duct. Now this is the bile duct. So a fraction of this drug is going to go into the intestine, and it goes to the intestine where it is deconjugated. Here there will be release of this particular drug actually, and this is called as the deconjugation. So there will be a reaction that will be taking place by the intestine enzymes, and that is known as the deconjugation. Now this drug, a fraction of this drug is going to go to the feces and getting going to get excreted out, but some fraction of this drug is going to go to the portal vein, and through the portal vein it is going to go where, it is going to get inside the liver. Okay, so you can see this becomes a cycle here, and this particular cycle is known as the enterohepatic cycle of the drug. So that is the reason a fraction is reabsorbed through the enterohepatic cycling of the drug, and this is going to create what? This is going to create the longer duration, because this is keep coming here. This particular drug keeps coming here, and it remains in the body for longer duration, and hence the longer duration of this drug that undergoes the glucuronidation and undergo the enterohepatic cycling. This is the reason for their long action.